Good evening, Scrub Central, and welcome to the match between KamekoSkye and Kirbyfan9000 of the Serenade bracket. This is their first matchup in the bracket, and the winner will move on. The loser will go down to the lower bracket. Now, let me hand you over to our much more competent talkers of Isla and Brums. How you two both there? How you both doing?
I am well, thank you. Thank you very much for introducing me. How about you, Brums?
I'm doing alright. I'm ready for some more rando action between KamekoSkye and Kirbyfan. Two known runners in the community. Kirbyfan, of course, winning the Minuet bracket last year. Lucky, because they didn't face me, but hey.
You're just saying,
Just saying. The real Minuet champion might be somewhere else right now.
Yes, no, it should be very interesting to see. So how we're starting off with. So we've got Kiri Emerald, Fire Medallion, and both Spirit and Shadow Medallions to open with. As well as early Sun Song, so that'll be nice.
Yep. We have Lax instantly, which is a check people tend to forget exists.
It is nice to be able to knock that one out immediately, yeah, definitely.
And we're having an adult start, shown by the Master Sword in the menu.
You know, excited to see where they end up spawning.
At 20 seconds and we're underway. Right, so how's chat doing today? Roppy guessing a vanilla rang. Well, hopefully we don't need Jabu then.
Oh, that would be delicious. Speaking of... Okay, so
great.
Opening cack, sure.
Alright. No DC needed.
No Jabu needed either. No forest, which is very nice, and yeah. Okay.
Water, fire, and we have Shadow Temple and Spirit Temple. If I can operate my tracker, and I can. Awesome.
We get to start with the fun of watching the two of them do basically the same route in the opening part.
Oh yeah, this is going to be worse than Forest, probably.
I'll be fine.
And an instant nut grade.
Hey, I mean, who doesn't like nuts? Well, I guess...
I love nuts.
Oh, opening with a big chest as well. Okay, that's a
sorry,
pretty low requirement Sarius song, especially given that we don't need to do forest today. Of course, Slingshot's the first major item of the seed, why not?
Well, having a ranged weapon as child is nice, especially early. Kill skulls faster. Or, well, without wasting sticks.
So, who is your money on in terms of the race just before we go inside properly?
Ooh, it's tough to call. Kirbyfan obviously having coming off a great run last year, as we find Bolero in the windmill, and KamekoSkye last year in Requiem actually. So I had some troubles qualifying this year. We'll need to see who comes up better off quals.
I will restrain from giving my opinion as I am unfortunately biased.
I heard. Oh, and we found our second slingshot. Thanks, game.
Hey, it's just a nice, significant supply of projectiles.
So 30 is dead. I didn't see what 20 was.
Well, we're going to see it again in a second. 20 is the boomerang, so no vanilla rang.
Jabu is not required.
Yep, so nothing but 10 skulls today, probably. Well, yeah, no, there's literally no reason for you to roll with that rang.
There's no reason, no real reason to get that rang.
I mean, you could be very determined to flex on TARDIS, I suppose. But that's definitely not a reason to collect 20 skulls.
No, there are a few tricks here and there that you know, the coffin in bottom of the well, for instance, is a nice trick to be able to pull off, but that doesn't warrant the time wasted on getting 20 skulls.
As someone pointed out, yes, you've heard of Way of the Hero Cack, but had you heard of Way of the Slingshot Cack? Oh, and of course we're getting Sun's Grave a lot earlier than we normally would. Usually a check that ends up last locationing for a lot of people. I think one of the advantages definitely with having an early Suns composed to both seeds is we're not going to have to see anyone boringly wait around for time of day. Oh, and the TARDIS is very useless, just a bleepy.
Nothing on Sunsong. Sunsong also makes skull routing a hell of a lot easier.
Oh, yes.
Of course,
absolutely.
not needed today, but for future reference.
And yes, seeing a slightly desynced Dampe race, although obviously we'll just see if Kirbyfan decides to also check out Sun's Grave after.
I'd reckon he does.
I'm curious what direction the pair of them will go after this. I personally would try and play Bolero relatively early just to get the free song, to be honest, and then just save walk back to Cap, I think.
That would be my guess, is after the Dampe raid, or like after doing Graveyard.
Well, yeah, because you got to leave first. No walk songs allowed.
Right. Play Bolero, and then depending on the song you get there,
hope for Song Chain. If not, just
hope
walk
for
back
Song
to
Chain,
Cack and then do some more Sphere 1 tricks. Oh, we've got a big chest.
Minuet would be really good to get on the Bolero check, or
What we got?
Requiem would be nice.
Early bomb bag's very nice, actually.
Yeah.
That's you can. Oh, well, never mind. MDDC, so there's no use for that. But you can still do a lot of early bomb checks for sure.
Yes. A bomb bag. Bombs are so pitiful. Pitiful.
I think you mean
Not pitiful. Paramount for this game. That like there's so many checks locked by a single explosive that.
Oh, interesting choice on Kirbyfan. Went straight back to Temple.
Getting the foolishes.
Yeah, of course.
That's not a terrible idea.
No, it's true. Meanwhile, I believe Sky is immediately seeing what the bombs can be used.
And we have a foolish Shadow Temple, so that only leads us to assume that Shadow Temple is late in this seed, or at least in logic.
Foolish Domain as well.
You love to see it.
And no point diving in the lab. Ooh, and a gold chest. On the Sky side, let's have a look.
Ooh.
Oh wow, early hook shot is big. And a Foolish River as well.
Ooh, that might bite Kirbyfan in the ass.
Yeah, that might, depending on how late Kirbyfan finds out, and obviously where the other hook shot is, that could do a lot of work. That actually also would reward Sky playing Bolero, because she'd be able to actually leave the volcano.
Yes.
Oh, and there's
we
Nocturne.
find Nocturne.
That's quite funny. Guessing Bolero in the windmill to guessing Nocturne in the volcano.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. So we have a nothing there and a nothing there. Are we going to play Nocturne right now? Or...
I mean, it's one extra hint. You can. Yeah.
All right.
No, it's early game.
So, so this is a chance for Kirby to granulate a little and
Yeah, I'd say definitely,
get the hook.
even though it's early deviation, Hammer Chest is dead in Goron City is not a bad thing to know.
River is dead, we found out, Froppy.
Yes.
Ooh,
that
that's
was a bit of
painful
a...
miss.
It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Especially if you've got a hook shot.
Right.
It'd be a lot more painful if you do Waffle Boy back up, to be fair.
Kirbyfan remembering he has bombs
Ooh.
and is going to pick up the hook shots.
Oh, it's all good. Everything works out. This guy determined to get this singular sculpture.
You
there.
can, if you're in the right spots.
There we go.
There you go. Kirbyfan attacking the right read first, which makes you freeze up. And now thinking, thank God I didn't skip this.
Yes, absolutely. I am sure that would have been quite the interesting discussion to have had after the race if that had not been grabbed sooner.
The Goron being an absolute knobhead.
To
As
be
per
honest,
usual.
I think having bombs is my second least favourite way of dealing with this. My absolute least favourite is strength only. There we go.
works, nice.
Very nice. Ooh, Hylian Shield.
Yeah, Bow is by far the easiest way to deal with him.
I'm personally a Bombshoe fan of Bombers.
I just run into him. Like I'm just like I'm gonna take this damage to assert my dominance over you.
Oh god, Dint! I've never thought about the fact that you could do it with Dint. Oh, that does sound disgusting.
Yeah, Din's to ignite the bombs, and yeah, that requires some heavy timing. Ooh,
So, we're
nice
now going to
job.
find out if the Goron Mace has anything of value.
There is.
Oh, did it? I couldn't quite see.
There is something. The right chest has. It seemed to be big and golden.
Hey. Oh, yeah, no, so it is. And Kakariko Village is part of Volve. Well, there's the long shot, blimey.
Dang, we found that sucker.
That is a very early long shot. Wow. So with that, you can't do a mass amount with long shot alone, but it's definitely appreciated. Oh, and Sky using the nice songs warp out of Goron City you can do.
Yeah, that's another cool thing about Sun Song. Like all these small little tricks you can do.
Ooh, and Sky decided she wants to go to take a prize medal. I suppose then again, you do have Valera, so you can head to the volcano whenever.
Yeah. So we might. Do we have a hookshot path here to Volve? I don't think we do. They were both
No.
bomb locked. We need
I
water
also-
though.
I definitely wouldn't do fire on starting hearts. First bottle's not bad though.
This alludes to either hammer or a Goron tunic or hovers being in water. We don't know yet. But we did find a hookshot in Kakariko so far.
Yeah. Well, a hook shot and a slingshot, which is not very unlikely to pass it.
It could be target in the woods.
To be fair, though, we found another slingshot somewhere else, so probably...
Right. It's not. We found 2 slingshots in CAC.
Yes. Oh no, they were both in CAC. So,
They were both in CAC.
So it's still not impossible. It would just be a very weird, squiggly logic sort of thing. Oh, well, there's the wallet.
There goes the wallet theory.
Because, yeah, the bomb bag was graveyard, yes. I mean, it is always possible that there is just a hammer in Kakariko, to be fair, that we're yet to find.
True. Could be on 10 skulls. We don't know.
Who can say? What's your opinion in terms of early heart rooting on seeds?
I usually go up until 5. That's where I feel comfortably safe.
I'm 5, maybe 6. I think for me the main thing is I just can't stand doing like Fire Temple without a tunic personally, or at least a bottle. Ah, wonderful! A hint for Dampé race.
Yay! We also found out that Hammer Chest has a key.
Skullmask is dead. Don't often get Skullmask hint, so it's nice to get one relatively early.
Yeah, I usually buy the Keaton mask anyway because I use a GameCube controller. GameCube controller players know why. The D-pad can be a little bit finicky. I'd rather wear the mask than play the ocarina instead of pulling out the letter over and over again.
Oh, and it's a Ponas. It's still very much dead.
I do have to remember that this is out of logic.
Yes, indeed, and wouldn't be in logic for a while, given that Saria's song is in Ice Cavern.
Yes. Well, obviously, Minuet could be on Epona's,
True.
for all we know, as we see the frogs being dead.
That is incredibly dead frogs.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, 2 big chests in Midas. That's another wallet. And a strength.
Strength.
At least strength is interesting.
And the winner heart piece. Let's go.
We're all winners today. Oh, and we're going to finally see Bolero.
Yeah, it's like, so far it seems like the path to Evolve looks like it's going to be hook to hammer. And since both hook shots were equally available, I might even think that it's on Bosky just in water.
That was a quick check, but I'm pretty sure
it was a recovery heart.
Yeah, it was just nothing. Yeah, honestly, GCG, given that you got both long shot and opponents, isn't the worst idea in the world.
Yeah, well, like I said, we have to remember Eponas is out of logic so far. We don't
That's true. The opponent is very out of logic. Yeah, at the moment.
KamekoSkye checking the rest of Crater, which Kirby did not do.
This is a very dangerous peak to try and do.
With only 3 hearts, yeah.
Yeah.
Kirby looking for a bomb drop in the grass. Didn't get it.
Yeah, if I end up low on bombs, I'm the kind of person to run around in a Hylia area.
Yeah.
And slash up the grass just because there's such a high density of them. Oh, and we're having Sky find the foolish hints. That is quite a prediction there from Penny Lane there. On a right-hand key. for where the hammer is in Spirit.
Honestly, Spirit key logic in a path to Volvagia is
It's a myth.
absolutely ridiculous. That would be mad.
I think we're seeing a... Oh, I thought we were about to see a synchronized age change. But Kirby
probably getting the big Poe hints.
Ah, that is possible. I don't know if I'd bother really, because like you can get the big Poe soon enough anyway. You just need a bow at this point.
And an empty bottle, but yeah.
Well, they got a bug bottle, or at least.
Oh, true. I forgot. I forgot about the bottle.
It's fine. These trackers don't mark any bottles other than Ruto's anyway.
Yeah.
But yes, big Poe's was nothing. So a sad market run where you just go straight past the mask shop. Oh, but we will get early bomb shoe bowling. Anything interesting in the bowling today?
Big bucks. We don't want those.
Nope, nothing. You feel free to bowl if you like to gamble your money away, I suppose. No,
that
trait does not give money. Yep. I mean, you do have the ability to turn it to nighttime, to be fair. But then you would be able to go into the
There's some rupees up
gallery.
here,
Yeah, that is true. What do you think the first dungeon that will be tried to be completed? I think with the current loadout, it's probably going to be fire as soon as they have everything they need.
Well, my it's either fire or water. Since the only thing we really need for water right now, although
Not true, yeah.
theoretically be bowlocks, we need iron boots.
I would love to see their attempts at a central pillar with their current hard counts. Sungrave is dead? Yes, we were informed of that.
Yep.
I'm appreciating these very redundant hints so far this seed.
It happens so often that you've already done a check and then you get the sometimes hint. Yeah, check is that dead. Oh,
I remember.
Well, thanks, dude.
I was helping with another race recently where the hint for unfreezing King's Aura was in Fountain, which I thought was very impressive. I think the interesting thing is, yeah, there are quite a few dungeons that are sort of one item away from being doable, essentially.
Happens more often than I'd like. There's a lot of times where you're just one item away from being able to clear a dungeon and maybe potentially find another item. Because you always want to be doing dungeons, right?
Yes, no, very much so. Especially with obviously these settings, there's at least something relatively valuable in the dungeons as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps that we've already knocked out 2 of the wallets as well.
Yeah, so those ain't pass.
If I was to guess concerning stuff like Boulder of Destiny, it might be wasting it to do it as an adult, since with a pony you can run around and do Hyrule field checks a lot quicker.
Yeah, that would be my guess. Although, because I also tend to forget about Boulder of Destiny, I usually try and clear it as fast as possible.
That is fair. Ooh, nice.
And Kirby is of the same mind as I am.
Kirby is immediately beelining for it. This is going to be a situation like the hook shot earlier, where it turns out that this was a very valuable checks. To have not skipped over. Nah,
It's
it
not.
was fine. Was the hint anything useful? Well is
Well,
the Queen
spot
Goma.
to Goma. That's a really nice find for Kirby.
So that's where the Kokiri sword's going to be, and Sky did just get Song of Storms. Honestly, if you have both Storms and a Bomb Bag, I think that's worth enough to try well, in my
Yes.
opinion.
You go well. Absolutely. You are already a child. So we are going to go Deku first. Oh, Kirby,
Yes.
are you going to make time of day?
Okay, so... Ooh, I think it's going to be tight.
Very tight. I think he made it. Yeah, he did.
Sky has decided she does want to climb into the silo for those 50 rubies. I mean, honestly fair, you're probably going to be heading to Kikiri Forest soon. There's a couple of scrubs that you got to buy stuff from. Yes, the question is now, of course, where is the ZL hiding? Because that might end up being relevant for finding that Kikiri sword.
My guess right now would be on Saria's. Because that's the thing available to us.
I could see that. I could also see in a slightly more disgusting seed it being a burning cack thing, maybe.
It would be locked behind fire and shadow, so not much of a chance there. Shadow obviously needing ZL to be able to be completed.
I'm curious which way we're heading now. Because I wouldn't be doing River and Domain given we've been told both those are foolish.
If we're going to forest, we're going the wrong way, KamekoSkye.
Yeah, especially given no scale either. Maybe for hints, but even then I'm not sure. I'd rather do late.
This kinda has to be a hint play.
Or she's forgotten the hints already.
That could also very much be a thing.
Oh, is it just a skull play, maybe? Oh, early
Yeah.
10 skulls. Early 10 skulls.
That's just for skulls. Okay.
Oh, it was wasting out the time of day to also just do the Dampe dig as well.
Dampe. Yeah.
That's not a bad plan. I mean, it's weird. It's I get it, but also at the same time, you have Sun Song, so you could have pulled this off through other means, but trap.
And we're going to see Spawn from Kirby. Which is French vanilla. Wrong house, Link.
I mean, a Cack and a Kiri Forest spawns are quite a nice pair. What we got from Dampe digging? Another bomb bag. This is just the seed of redundancy, apparently.
It's Dampe just hoarding all the bombs. Thanks, Dampe.
Yeah, true. If this is a pathing into wells, oh, what's the case or chest today?
Yeah, it works out really well for Kameko here.
Got a scale, which is quite nice. Oh, using the suns as well to leave the case or chest.
Yes, I love Sun Song strats.
Sun Song strikes. It is why you should always get have Sun Songs early. It's just great. You get to see some nice fiddling around with it.
No, you were already there, Kirby. Yes, that's where you want to be. Oh, I hate this skull that Kameko is doing right now.
I've done that stick only, that specific skull. Watchtower skull is an interesting one.
Unfortunately, we are not allowed to ISG here. But yeah, it is possible to do that. Using a glitch. Really easy to pull off. Not allowed in these settings. Or in most race settings, as far as I'm aware.
Silver block, temple.
Okay, so nothing on adult spirits.
Interesting.
Which means child spirit is going to be required. And indeed, Wayfaring Fox, we need Requiem.
And some protection.
Can never hurt. Sometimes you have an absolutely disgusting Ganon fight.
And meanwhile, 10 scores. What? I mean, a full heart container is decent at least. For the 10 reward, it's just a shame it wasn't something more impressive. Yes, it is amusing that despite not having the hint for it, Skye is going for well faster than Kirbyfan is.
Oh, that's both of the hints in the forest area.
Oh, Ruto's letter though.
And that might be our logical path to
Ice Cavern. Yeah, that'll be the logical way into Ice Cavern at least, because there's no other use for the Ruto's letter.
So our logical path to Epona's.
Oh, right. Oh, yes, sorry, of course, with the Sarius.
We obviously still need ZL.
Ah, yes, true. So I'm so used to skipping my way into domain.
Yes. I mean, you can still do that in these settings. It's just you are logically required to have ZL.
Does generally help. But yes, let us see if Skye will stumble across the Kateri sword.
Virgo, is it ZL locked?
Well, no sign of it yet.
That is a key. So technically, if it's behind the locked door over here, then technically, yes, it is ZL locked. Obviously, Rando, assuming you use your keys in the worst way possible. Right, and we see KamekoSkye being in the same ballpark as I am with regards to heart containers. No longer opening the heart chests.
Yeah, I mean, 5 hearts is a decent amount at this point, and
yeah,
with a bottle already available, you can do fairy strats if need be. Okay, well, we haven't seen a ZL locked gold chest so far.
We have not.
So that is promising, at least. It does mean we might see an early Deku soon. Has someone left it in a coffin? Yes!
Someone has left it in a coffin. And this is why I buy the mask. And there is ZL on Saria's song. So this is paying off really well for KamekoSkye right now.
Yeah,
Kirby gets
meanwhile,
the full clear.
Kirby does get the full clear, which is nice. Yes. Oh, going for a prelude walk though. Oh, it's to do Marcus, I think. No, Kirbyfan did already use Marcus, didn't they? Ah, it's to do Hyrule Castle Ferry, I imagine.
Okay, right. Personally, I would not go out of my way to check this.
Yeah, I would probably save it for a bit later. Especially when you have Nocturne already, I would probably just be aligned to well personally.
Okay,
Skye
just go
using
to
the
play Sun Song and then go to play Nocturne.
fair enough. Oh, probably for... Oh, I'm not sure then. Night Market into Darnpay Digging, I suppose.
Richard could have something. We don't know.
Is he a good dog today?
Nothing here.
Skye, remembering a little too late that you can actually peek that chest.
We don't know what's on Dead Hand, but apart from the K-Sword, the entire well is dead.
Yes. So it could actually be that Kirbyfan is slightly punished for doing the full clear, since there's no real benefit to doing so, potentially.
But another song check for Kirbyfan.
This is true.
And a potential magic lock check.
As if anyone really pays attention to the magic restriction on this check.
Not really. It's not a very easy to pull off trick.
No, Child Andrew has not been done yet at all.
Nope, we have not seen the light of day as a child in CAC.
So, what is the Composer Grave song? Oh, there's Minuet.
There's Minuet.
Okay, so that ties up
Those are
the
opponents,
logic, at least. Yes.
GTG is in logic. It already was. Since we had the long shots.
Yes, it looks like we're seeing...
oh no.
Ooh, that was unfortunate.
I hate it when that happens, dude.
Yeah, I agree with Kirby's decision. Just not try. Keep
Yeah,
going.
no, if you miss it, you're done.
Yeah, it's not worth it, especially because very often it doesn't end up being that valuable anyway.
Yeah, and it's a check that you often orphan, so you know you will orphan it often, and therefore it still sticks around in your head. And you have Nocturne, so you can be there instantly again.
And the bomb refill that we saw earlier.
Ruto's was...
I think it was one of the Storms Lock checks that Kirby
I think it was Kokiri for... or was it K-Sword?
No, it was the
Lost
Bridge Truck.
Yeah.
You're right.
I knew it was somewhere in Forest, but not exactly where.
Yes, and now we're going to see a full clear. Well, see if that yields anything.
Right, K-Sword was scale, thank you.
We have been having a reasonably high density of major items early, to be fair.
Yep.
Look, our job's commentary, not remembering everything that's happened in the sea.
Absolutely true. Kirbyfan is gonna find some love on 10 skulls soon.
There's a bow!
There's a bow that we need. Which CAC shooting is still a thing.
True, that is potentially... Could be a hammer.
Could be a hammer. Or hovers. We don't know. Right, it's the runner's job to remember. And we have you to remember.
Having a bow at this point is actually quite nice. I'd say, honestly, GTG could be a pretty strong player at this point with the amount of gear that they've collected.
It screams GTG to me.
I could agree with that, especially with Sun Song doing a Child Andrew check isn't a bad idea.
That's a Sun Song play. Oh, how nice. Right, good luck in your match, Jin. Thanks for hanging out. Get loot, hash frog.
See, this is going to be the fun part where we find out that Andrew's been hoarding a hammer all this time. Ooh, another big chest.
Yaku is loaded.
Don't hear that very often.
Deku is always very bipolar to me. It's either loaded or it's completely barren.
Yeah, it always tends to be the case with these relatively low check dense dungeons. It's another bottle.
Emotional support fish.
Very much so in a jabberless seed.
Yeah, we get to keep it.
Doesn't it sell for... It sells for something, doesn't it, if you sell it to the potion, the bottles?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was an unfortunate miss on the webs for Sky.
Yeah.
It's
You hate
never
to see
fun
it.
when that happens.
It sucks.
It's the climb of shame.
Yep.
I did completely miss what was on Andrew, but by looks it was nothing. In terms of why Sky's display looks slightly different, it is because she is a VVC player.
Yes. Which also means you could see her making slightly different routing decisions compared to those on playing on emulator.
Also
because-
a third big chest has hit Deku.
Yeah.
Hover boots.
Oh, there's hover.
Okay.
So it's not hovers that are locked behind or on the path we have for Volve. So that leaves Hammer.
It could be a gameless thing, to be fair.
Oh, nice setup.
That was
KamekoSkye.
very clean. I don't even know how that works. That was very clean.
That setup was found pretty recently. And if you are able to pull it off, you can do it really quick. Like quicker than the regular setup you would do, like hugging up against the wall and then backflip and then side hop twice and then do the rolls.
Yeah, it's
But
definitely faster than the stuff I use.
Yeah, this one is slightly more precise. So if your control of movement is very good, then this is a nice way to be able to do it. I cannot, for whatever it's worth. My thumbs do not work that way. We are confronting ourselves in the Deku series.
Ooh, very clean one.
And we are done confronting ourselves. Yes, using the slingshot there gives you plenty of time to one cycle go, man. Which is why I prefer to have the slingshot out. I would usually even take the extra few seconds to menu my slingshot before the boss fight.
And another bomb refill.
Oh no, Kirby,
Oh.
you're getting bodied.
And this is why Sky played the Sun song in this
Yes.
earlier. Stun.
That Gibdo will always stun you if you go and grab the fire, so... Yeah, no, 70. I'm not going to do fighting game combos while playing OOT.
You think we come to play OOT to do fighting game combos?
I am over 30 years old. You think I'm able to still learn that shit? I don't think so.
Still have the joints for that. Okay, we're going to see Case and Chest. So I think basically this guy's going to cover the checks that we saw Kirbyfan9000 do previously. So The main thing is finding out what the full clear of well offers, if anything.
Pretending to be young instead. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that my body begs to differ. I feel very young. Could be in my 20s for all I care. My body's like, nope, you're an old man now. As I'm currently stuck home with a shoulder injury.
It will be very interesting if there is anything of value in here, given the fact that it's not likely for Skye to come back here anytime soon.
Yeah. So far, nothing yet.
I'm personally a little dubious, but we'll see. Just because I don't feel it would be that likely. Given the hint was specifically pointing towards the...
Oh, nice job by Kirby.
That was... Yeah, I've never seen such a clean death kill, especially as a child. And unfortunately...
And that is our last key.
To those very unnecessary skulls.
Yep, logically required, but we are better than that.
I can honestly agree with that new assessment of the seed. It's been a relatively friendly seed so far, to be honest.
It's been rather straightforward so far. A lot of things we have to our disposal.
I'd say especially with the top row being so filled out, they've got a lot of freedom in terms of what they can do at this point. So I imagine we might see quite a bit of diversion to this thing.
Yes.
And there's the Russos. Yep.
Kameko. I would consider going adult very soon.
Yes, I think it's mainly a heavy go adult play at this point.
Yeah, because you have basically everything you need for a lot of stuff you can check. GTG looks like the most obvious play here, but there's still CAC archery.
Yeah, CAC archery I think is the big one, just to make certain of the Volvagia thing. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I imagine after Skye's finished clearing out Sacrosaurus, Merizo, and all that, it's going to be going adult and seeing what can be achieved.
Yes. As we see Kirbyfan making his way to the Deku Tree. Yes, Mr. Moxie, that's exactly my problem. Young people call me old people call me young. And yeah, my neck's aching right now, my shoulders hurt. I can't really do my job that well because I'm hunched over quite a bit. So that's, basically permanent pain.
Welcome to Scrub Central, where we all feel old.
Yeah. We're just some old farts.
I mean, we are also notoriously obsessed over playing Ocarina of Time, which is how old at this point?
27 years old.
Oh god, it's as old as me.
This month, I think.
Okay, so it's younger than me. Okay, that's something.
Just almost 27 years old. 21st of November 1998 was when this game was released.
So it's approximately 11 months younger than I am.
Oh, you're all so young. I'm 36. Imagine how I feel.
Surrounded by babies. Oh, don't worry, it looks like you've got Jenny Bees here to commiserate with you.
Yeah. Oh, there's plenty of people here in my age bracket. I'm not worried about that at all.
Oh, I think Skye is contemplating a quick childhood city visit. Oh, no, has forgotten about this storm squatter.
Oh. Yeah, don't forget the storm squad.
Especially when it's a gold chest. Not worth it, you know. I mean, we've got a significant amount of bottles at this point. You could just vary.
Jenny, it feels better without. Alright. I told you all I was in a mood. Not that mood. Alright, we're going to see Remote Grotto. Haven't been there yet. Are we're going valley?
I imagine it's, yeah, a sort of valley lake play. Well said, Froggy. My counterpoint to that, using it on Phantom Gann, is I actually find it more annoying to fight Phantom Gann when they raise up.
Well, I have used it on Salt and Pepper before.
That's fair. Oh, and the Great Fairies are useless. Nice hint to get.
Yep. They usually are, but now we know.
I mean, it's nice confirmation that Strength 3 is pointless.
Yes.
Just casually enjoying those very good choices for the music. I believe it's all planned, though. More frogs are dead. So what is this Sphere Zero check got?
Grotto.
Iron
Iron boots. We are
Okay,
going to water.
That is a water temple, yes.
So I imagine we're going to find Hyrule Field to Morpha path soonish.
Yeah, I would be surprised if we don't. I mean, an early OT is definitely not a problem. Yeah, I imagine from Skye's perspective, this is just sort of getting the last little bits of child out of the way so that when you go adult, you don't have to worry about coming back anytime soon. Especially since we don't have to do Jabbery this seed.
Yes, this is a very clear. We're going to Valley, and then we're going to do lake fishing, or child fishing. I mean, and then
maybe pop back to CAC to just clear up that child Andrew thing. But other than that, yeah, just head straight.
Yeah,
adult, I imagine. Meanwhile, Kirbyfan has finished up Deku Tree, so we'll see what direction he feels like going.
This might be going to river into lake.
Possible, yeah.
It's the quickest way there.
I'm just not a fan of doing lake before valley. I'm just weird like that.
Yeah, I do understand. I do get that. What is behind the waterfall?
Nothing.
Nothing we need.
If you get a bunch of hints at least doing this. Play dances is smoky.
So now, is this going to lead into open grotto? You'd assume it would. For Kirby.
I would imagine. I'd be very surprised. Oh, trail path to Morpher. What do we find? Do we find anything on trail so far? That has to be either Bigoron or the Stormslot. Oh, it could be the Fairy still. There's quite a few checks still that haven't been done on trail. I'm just wondering if it could be.
Yeah, but we have everything we need for Morpher.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about as well.
Oh, this might throw Kirby off
Could
routing
it-
in open grotto.
I'm just trying to think what that could be at this point. Because yeah,
We have irons, we have long shot, and we got neither of those things. We have bombs.
We've got 2 wallets. I don't think there was a wallet in trail.
Both wallets were forest related, I think.
For some reason, some neighbours have decided they want to set off fireworks.
No, the other hook was in Goron City. And Kameko now also getting the hints. So it probably is for Tunic. It kind of has to be at this point.
Tunic makes the most logical sense for a central pillar thing, yeah. Key logic, I suppose, at that point.
Yeah, because the central pillar has a small key. So it is for water key logic. Ew. That's quite disgusting.
Gotta love that water key logic that everyone obeys.
Dangerous fish.
Gen 4 legendary music, I think. Ah, logic breakers.
How nice. Okay, so where do you go from here?
I feel like the Sky would be just going adult, so I'm curious what the decision of what the thought process is at this exact point.
Get the hint here and then go adult, maybe?
I'm pretty sure she got that hint already. I think she's decided to grab the owl, but I'm not sure why when you got Nocturne.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to, if you want to go adult, then just play Prelude.
Boulder of Destiny, maybe?
Boulder, yeah.
Boulder before going adult makes sense, to be fair.
Fair. Kameko is now like, thanks, game.
Yeah, Kameko very much in the... Oh, yeah. I noticed.
Right, we finally found DMT to Morpha. Was the third path we found. Still missing 2. Dancing Dead is dead.
He was so young.
Was he though?
I mean, I feel
don't
we've
know
already been
how old
having this
Gorons get.
discussion.
I don't know how old Gorons get. Like, do they age well? I mean, technically they're kind of like rocks, aren't they?
I think they probably
No,
have
they
a
eat
relatively
rocks.
long lifespan.
Right. That's what I'd figure. Yep, it has to be a shirt, the path to Morpha. For key logic and water, we know that because we found the central pillar hint.
I'm curious to see which direction Sky is going to head in. I would personally probably head straight to GTG with the current loadout.
I think I'd go to water. And then go GTG just to get water out of the way. It's also a song check, which could have Requiem, and we know we need Child Spirit. The central pillar was hinted as a small key.
I think Sky is probably doing adult archery, if I was to make a guess. Oh, and also Composer Grave, to be fair.
Oh, right, Lyrius. Thanks for that tidbit. As we have reached the hour mark, thank you, Velvet, for notifying us. And
do you want to do the read-off?
I'm already started. First of all, thank you, Velvet, for restreaming this, picking this up on such a short notice. Our trackers, Mr. Moxie and Jenny Bees, and of course our runners, KamekoSkye and Kirbyfan. We're doing a great job. Kameko showing off some excellent routing, and Kirby being very quick with checking. And of course, thanks to you, Ayla, for being here with me today.
And thanks to you, Bronze, for helping me out with the commentary as well.
I can only do my best. Alright. Kameko finding Minuet now. Yes, Lyrius, coming back to what you said, that does make sense. I don't know enough about Breath of the Wild to know precisely who knows what and what happened when and where. But yeah, that does make sense.
So, do we think we're going to find a hammer in the shooting gallery?
I both hope and hope not.
There isn't a tunic requirement expecting Goron tunic, is there?
No, both wallets are available, so...
Oh, true, you can just buy it, yeah.
You can buy it.
Let's see.
That's big.
Given Big Pose is nothing, that can't be it. I'm wondering if we missed anything else in Kakariko, but I think that's just everything at this stage.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, Cac's been full cleared. Was it slingshot logically for anything in, like, Tug in the Woods or
No.
Victory? I'm trying to think of what the pathing was for that now. There was a hook shot, wasn't there, in the Redead Grotto?
Yes. That's
Would that
really the
not-
only thing we found.
That's the most logical thing then. For
We
Fire
have
Temple,
Burning
isn't it?
Cack still, but...
True. Yeah,
that-
that'd be what, Song of Time at this point?
Either Song of Time or Requiem. It could be Requiem, in which case it would hugely suck. Oh, there's Dins. Hold on a second.
Was Trail 4 again?
Morpha. Hold on a second. What's this game? What are you throwing at us?
I've lost the plot
Shadow
at
is
this
dead. Hammer on Wasteland torches or Royal Tomb torches? Oh no, wait, it's Morpha. So Tunic. And you know it's a small, or what we know it's a small key. So we
Oh yeah, it
do
can't
have
even be
wallets.
Tunics. Right, what is this?
What is going on? Velvet, what have you done?
Yeah, Velvet, what have you rolled? Our brains are fried.
It can't be
love
Hunters, it can't be Irons, it
Love is a
can't be Tunic
right
because we
now,
have the
yeah.
wallets. We already have long shots. We already have a strength. We found Dins.
True, Big Oron could still be it.
But what
But I do
logically
also
what would
agree.
be that? What
Question
would
would
be
be
the
at this
item?
point. Yeah. What possible item is needed for water at this point?
Is it Din's Fire to be able to beat Shadow to get Song of Time on Burning Cack? That is a possibility that I'm only considering right now.
That
It's a Song of Time path.
It's probably, yeah. That makes sense.
That sucks. Oh my goodness, we have to clear Shadow before we can clear water because the boss key is...
So that's why no one's in water.
It could be just a small key. It could be just a small key, but holy shit.
Oh my word.
Yes, I would confirm water. Kameko also not really sure what to think of the Din's Fire. Very understandable.
Well, Din's fight into also that fairy was just another bow.
That
some
took,
reason.
that took 100% of my brain power for 5 seconds, and I'm fried right now.
And we're not even playing the game. We're just.
I'm not even playing the game. And that's the thing that people tend to forget, and that's what I encounter very often. When I'm commentating, I've solved this seed within an hour and a half. But when I'm playing, it takes me like 3 hours. Oh, that's a convenient boss key.
Doesn't that also mean you need a hammer though to do any of fire?
Yes.
I mean, it's a nice location. It just means your hammer is literally anywhere else.
Larius, we found the path to. We figured out what the path to Morpha is.
We were working out the logic of this seed, which is to say, it's there. It's just not simple.
Yeah. Mirror cannot be in hammer chest, Robbie. I'm sorry, it's a key. But we figured out the logic of the path to Morpha. We found Din's Fire on Death Mountain Trail. which means we have our way into Shadow now. We
Sure,
don't need
Poppy.
any, because we don't need any items for Morpha. Clearly, because we have the Iron Boots, we have Longshot, we have a Strength, we have Bombs, we have everything, we have 2 wallets, we have everything we are logically required to beat the dungeon and the boss, except for Song of Time. And there's either a key or a boss key locked behind Song of Time in Water Temple.
Also, it's a bit interesting that Skye is still running around the field despite having access to a pose. mean,
Yeah, horse
Ham-
kind of sucks.
Hammer spawned by the sun wouldn't be that awful at this point.
Yeah, no, Penny, Shadow isn't the path. Beating Shadow is the path.
Yeah, just beating Shadow. Full stop.
Yes. The reward is not the Shadow Temple, the reward is the reward. Rewards are not directly tied to the dungeons themselves.
Can't be tied to the dungeon
if
because
that
you
makes
always
sense.
get it regardless.
Yes.
Basically, yeah.
And you need it
Whereas-
regardless. Otherwise, no dungeon could be hindered foolish.
Whereas a path in is more, yeah, it's something inside of
No, Penny, you can't. My brain just did that for you.
it. I think Skye's just forgotten she has a horse at this point.
I would forget about the horse. I wish I could forget about the horse.
I think Kirbyfan is going water though. For those wanting someone to finally try out water.
Yeah. Kirby, assuming that it's for key logic, which is very, very well possible. Maybe thinking there's a shirt there, and not necessarily realizing because this path does not make sense.
This
And
seed is
Velvet,
making
you're
very
out.
little.
That's a yellow card if I've ever seen one.
I think we're not allowed to ban a restreamer though. I think that causes problems.
That's why I'm yellow carding. But there might be an item here. We don't know.
I think it's not a terrible play to go sort of GCG.
Thank you, Velvet. Thank you.
But yeah, I think it's not a terrible time going GCG and then heading to Spirit just so you can get this effectively there. This stage is obviously likely to be Requiem, I'd imagine.
But yeah, if I was playing, I would be probably in the same position Kirby was in now. Trying to figure out Water Temple and hoping it's for the path is for key logic, not realizing the wallets are available, and so a tunic is available technically.
Also, yes, that accidental ISG. I think it's harder to not get ISG doing that fight with the guard, to be honest.
I mean, just don't target, then you're fine. But yeah, it is very easy to accidentally pull off ISG. I'm expecting Kirbyfan to having to double dip water here, yes. That's not a chest you need. Lemons. We have lemons to make HPA more bearable, I guess. Those were sounds that came
That was a fail sound.
from the stream.
I mean, refunded in a bit, I suppose. I know a lot of people complain about Forest Temple. I personally find Water Temple more annoying in terms of length. It's sort of back and forth.
To full check, yes. Or to full clear, I mean. In general, it flows really well, I think.
That's fine. Oh, there is at least a big chest, GCG. A big orange sword.
Big stabby.
Not terrible.
Or a scythe if you're Ruby.
Yes, indeed. What have we got inside the maze? Nothing of value, it looks like. Just realised we haven't seen magic yet.
We have not. It has not come into play. We have not seen a path to Bongo Bongo yet. We're still missing 2 path hints.
I thought Deku was part of the Bongo.
Was it? I missed that. Okay, yeah, that has to be the hover boots then. Nice to keep your own hints, but you have to keep them updated. Kirbyfan not rushing the water BK chest is... Yeah, I theory crafted earlier that it might be hammer that's there. So in that case, a double dip water is actually required.
God, I love it.
Since we also need to beat fire to get burning hack. There's a key on Dragon Chest.
The tree is certainly filled with a lot of keys.
Yep. That's why we don't
don't.
like. That's why we don't like to go there.
I just can't. I just find key logic a joke in water as a result.
Yes, because there's just so many.
It's just the recognized strat is just you always scum your keys.
Kirby now going for... Yes, Kirby going for the boss key chest. Okay, this is a play that makes a lot of sense.
And another big chest in GTG here.
Because we have not resolved the Volve...
There's magic!
To Volve, okay, magic in GTG.
I'd be very interested to find out where the other magic is. And how badly you need to go to GTG as a result then.
Alright, what's here? It is a key.
Gotta love Water Temple. See, I feel like we are just gonna have to wait to come back with Song
It
of
might
Time
be
at this-
Shoot the Sun.
And a gold scale.
I hope Kirbyfan remembers to do Shoot the Sun.
That would be very depressing of all the things to miss out on.
It's a check you tend to forget.
Yeah,
if
Shoot the
you
Sun
haven't
is
beat
one of-
Morphe yet.
But admittedly, they did get to start with Sun Song, which definitely helps.
Okay, that works. You have hovers, but that's okay. Yeah, Shoot the Sun is kind of the next thing, because the only thing we found really is a hook shot in CAC.
Yeah, GGG's been surprisingly generous with the big chest, although we've only actually had one thing that's remotely valuable so far, in my opinion.
Yes, nothing else is long shot luck indeed.
There's the spicy tunic. Well, it'll definitely make Fire Temple a lot easier once the hammer turns up.
What is that on the ledge there?
I cannot tell. I thought it was just some arrows or something. Oh, it's a key, is it?
Is it?
That makes sense, yeah.
I thought keys rotated. It might just be me.
It might be that specific one's static. So, this guy's skirting around with half a heart.
Yeah, I quick spin those fools.
Oh, everyone's favourite check, Darkling.
I use the sideswipe strat, it's just easy. And then this last one. I think he needs to do it one more time.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there is a gold chest in GCT method.
A lot of stuff in GVG. Oh.
Oh, and a big chest here as well.
What's this?
Okay.
Okay, gang. Thank
Sure.
you very much.
There's the
And-
light arrows. Okay, that's been pretty rewarded going to GCG then, I'd say. Overall.
Yeah. So we are a strength, a hammer, and a mirror shield away, and a Song of Time.
Yeah,
From
something.
Gomu. That is not necessarily fire-locked fire, I think. Because shooting the torches with bow is in logic.
Yeah, I was going to
water
say, I
in
assume
general.
shooting those with logic would be logical. Obviously, they're not often seen en route wasteland check.
Yeah, when you're there and you got to check, you have the ability, you must check it. If you don't want to go here again.
Indeed. I think the more interesting thing in regards to Song of Time is if somehow the toilet ends up being something. But I doubt it. I think the seed's being relatively generous overall, and we're still waiting on some expected items anyway.
Yes.
Because it really is just, yeah. Hammer
It's
strength
just
to
the Morpha, the Morpha path, the DMT path to Morpha, and then getting Dins there just takes you for such a wild loop.
It is very weird.
And you'll be playing the game and trying to figure out what the game is trying to tell you, and then at some point you just go, okay, so is it...
That's a fair point, actually. With Skye having the magic now, I wouldn't be surprised if she does a shadow play soon.
She can full clear it.
Yeah. Get us out of the way, and that means that by the time the fire is completed, you'll be able to do
Yeah,
burning
we know
back.
it's foolish.
So you're just go moding it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Shadow, so it's Shadow Go mode is just
Well,
Shadow, but like you don't open any chests.
True.
Okay, Kirby fan finding out that He can't continue.
It is in fact a double dip, yes.
Yes.
And yeah,
not a
there's no
required.
reason. And also, yeah, as much point, there's literally no reason not to push all the way to Requiem at this point. You're on this path anyway. You can check the arch, you can do the fairy while you're at it.
It could be Vanilla Requiem too.
I would be surprised if it isn't at this stage, to be honest.
Well, in theory, it could be worse, and it could be on Ocarina of Time. On time check.
Oh, don't bring that into existence.
I mean, we're here now. No, but that Morpha path is so diabolical.
It is, like, considering how much collaborative stuff we had to put together to try and work it out as well.
No! Kirby, go back!
Oh!
Yes!
Oh yeah, shoot the sun! It's fine. I don't think we can be disqualified if helping out, right? Oh, doing the Colossus hand peek this time.
Seems to be nothing.
Yeah. Yes, I do believe that was a small chest.
Setting it to midday. Ah,
it is indeed a vanilla. Doesn't at least allow the child to do some stuff there. Bottom of the world, there's still path to go. So is this what the long shot was leading up to?
And it is. Good job.
There we
Good
go.
job, us.
We did it. We worked out the screwy logic. And as I predicted, I believe Sky is just doing shadow at this point.
The Volve path is fair enough. It has been resolved now. The Morpha path is just fucking awful.
The Morpha path is, have you considered completing Shadow Temple? And yes, there were indeed just some shoes on the out, so no value necessarily at this stage. The question at this point is just going to be, is Shadow going to be somewhat generous with his key placement?
Yeah. One can only hope. Otherwise it's a long 18 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, the scene overall has been somewhat linear, I'd argue. Not been too much.
Yeah, I'm guessing our second strength is somewhere in fire, since it wasn't hinted foolish.
Was Spirit foolish?
Spirit was not foolish.
Possibility of it being there.
There's a possibility of it being there, yeah. But I think we won't see Spirit for a while.
Oh, and there was something Hammer Valley. Oh,
There's
that's the strength too.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're looking for a mirror shield.
That is true, yes.
And we're in go mode.
But yeah, I would say that given where Kirbyfan is and we'll be finding the stuff that GCG, it is up to Sky to work out that Shoot the Sun is quite important to do at this point. Dint was on DMT.
Yes. DMT Storms.
And it was hinted as path.
A terrible path, but a path nonetheless.
That is also possible true. Oh dear, Kirby having a bit of trouble with the guard.
Yeah, you want to be aimed at the corner, not slightly to the wall there. Because if you're not, this happens.
There we go.
All right. Serenade is on OOT. So Kirby is going to have to walk back. Luckily we have Epona. Our faithful horse that always does the right thing and always does what you tell her to do.
And definitely doesn't operate like tank.
Yeah, it's not much fun watching a dead shadow, is there?
A dead shadow along with a player doing checks we've already seen.
Yeah.
So there is unfortunately not an awful lot for us to commentate on. Yes, how is chat doing today?
All we have is wondering where Mirror Shield is.
I'd like to see it in Spirit. I think that would be funny.
It would be funny if it was in Spirit, yeah.
Well, there's a boss key at least. There's a possibility that show is going to be a little merciful.
Yeah. Regular key, we need 3 more of those.
Because on the plus side, as soon as you've hit the key requirement on chatting, you just start ignoring all the checks.
Yes. Alright, Mr. Moxie. Maybe not that AFK. Alright, one of the most annoying checks in the game, HBA.
True. I don't remember exactly how the bet system works. But yes, we could put bets actually on where Mirror Shield is going to wind up.
Yeah, I can't because I don't have the rights to do so. I'm also not a betting man, so. But if I were a betting man, then it would be highest Goron.
Highest Goron would be amusing. I think Deep Fire in general would be amusing for them.
Deep Fire would be so funny because the boss key is so early. That would be a typical Velvet scene. One of those. Oh, and by the way, your Go mode item is in Deep Fire. You figured out this shit logic to beat Morpha?
Now you know what I do. I would have it in Ice Cavern. At this point, just make them go to Ice Cavern for no other reason.
Yeah. I mean, we have bottle percent, so...
Indeed, rush ice, as always. Well, we know...
Rushing ice.
I forget. Do we know Domain and River in it? I don't think we've been told anything about Fount.
We have not seen Fount. Because we have had literal zero reason to be there. The Spirit, Beamos, and Torch Room. Oh, the one up top. Shall climb.
Ah, yes, that'll be a nice, disgusting one.
Yeah, that's kind of nasty. Right. So, a question if you're Kirby. Do you bill after finding magic here, or do you go for that chest?
Well,
I'm assuming if you find enough keys on the way, then you would grab the big chest in the maze.
I'm the kind of person that sees GTG so dense that I don't leave until I'm not pretty sure what I'm doing. Like, I do it until I'm at risk, especially when you're still missing. That's stuff like Mirror Shield, for example.
Yeah.
The other great benefit of having the Iron Boots at this point is it does make this entire corridor a lot more manageable.
Yes. I often fail the trick. And this is just so fun to do.
Yes, it's very satisfying.
Yeah. You can do that even faster. You can mash really... If you're really good at mashing, then you can go really quick there. Faster than you would when just backwalking.
Oh, of course, Elder. I mean, as we know, they're only heavy when they're touching the ground.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
I'm somewhat of an aggressive player, so I might have just put furores in GTG and then go to the
I wouldn't for GTG just because I feel at this stage, if there's something in like Strength 2 or Toil or something, you just come up later.
Yeah.
And the furores is a little too useful in places like Shadow Temple, in my opinion.
Yeah. That's fair. Just getting back to GTG can be, especially without. Well, we're going to find Requiem, but like, there's no real quick way to go to GTG.
No, this is true, but also at the same time, I feel like if you're having to last location it anyway, then that's just something you have to deal with, unfortunately.
This is a room I often put Furore's Wind in anyway. Because I will not... sometimes I won't have strength to.
Sky, however, is deciding... Well, we know it's a foolish shadow, why bother?
Yep.
Oh yes, of course, we're actually going to see what's behind Strength 2. If this is the Mirror Shield, that would be quite disgusting.
Yes. No, that chest is
no
not
chest
there yet.
open. It's the back one. Nope, again, you got to wait for the... Oh, I think collecting the rupees was on this? I'm not really... Maybe buying a tunic, probably, at this point. This is personally my least favourite boss. It's actually the reason I quit playing ROT the first time. Well, there is a gold chest. That might actually be a Mirror Shield if it is.
That could be really good for Kirby.
No, it's just a key. Oh no, that's one chest. Let's have a look. What is it? Oh, it's a shirt.
That's a shirt. But now Kirby knows that it's not shirt logic.
That is something.
So when will he go to TMT?
That is the question.
Probably after he's done with fire, if I'm guessing.
Yeah, true, because Kirby can't just do fire at this point. Well, that was a relatively nice bongo. The question is, which way is Skye going to go at this point? We know that the correct decision would be to go shoot the sun.
Yes. But does Skye?
Yeah. I'm sure what her thought process would be at this point. She can't make any progress in fire at all, obviously, without the hammer. Probably try doing water and hope something turns up.
Yeah. Oh, Kirby.
Kirby, everything alright?
It might just be a bathroom break.
That's true. Oh, we're going to finally see what was on the Moses Watchers. Nothing. I think what might be happening is guys trying to work out why this Din's fire was so useful. But I think it really was just doing shadow.
Yep.
Nothing else.
So Kirby's either trying to figure out really hard right now what the path to Morpha is.
Or just... Actually, no, I will be right back. I'm just going to refill my drink.
Yeah, go for it. We got time. Gotta go fast. Yeah, so we know that it's Song of Time that Kirby is looking for. Kirby is currently paused, and we have no real idea why. He might be trying to figure out the path, he might just be having a bathroom break, sometimes nature calls.
Given Skye has hopped onto her opponent, I think she might have worked out how to shoot the sun. I can hope so.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if that is the case, that might propel her ahead at that point.
It's weird to be thinking, though, when you can think while you're in fire.
Also, glorious Epona controls as always.
And this is why we call her Horse.
Yes, given this is heading... I just realised this probably isn't Shoot the Sun, she's probably just doing water. Oh, and again going to the right.
Yeah.
Oh, we may be lucky. Yeah, I think we're lucky.
Yeah, thinking on a full bladder is impossible.
No, I did see some movement on Kirby's screen, so I think probably was AFK. But yes, we are going to see the hammer here. I wonder if this is where Skye decides to just go beat fire, or just does water while she's currently here. I think the correct choice is going... Dint was on Death Mountain Trail. I think the correct choice is going fire, because that will give you your Song of Time to full clear water. I mean, the Song of Time was... Yeah, Song of Time was on Burning Heck, wasn't it?
Yeah, it has to be. We don't have it confirmed, but
it just makes logical sense at this point.
It makes logical sense. And Kameko also opting to check water, and this gives Kirby a bunch of time.
You lack Serenade. You try dipping water at this stage, to be fair.
That's true.
You hope you get lucky. You hope you don't have to come back here again in a bit. Oh, and of course, Sky does have the floors, admittedly, which does help. Which will make getting back here a lot nicer.
Yeah.
Because she can just, for example, beat Fire Temple. Oh, in fact, she is deciding to just go do Fire Temple.
Okay.
That
and
is
go
a
straight
smart
to water.
pathing,
Okay.
though.
That's smart routing.
Yeah. You get that done, you get the Burning Caxon, and then you can head back after.
See, I would be the kind of guy that just immediately after the hammer would play Bolero and then... Yeah, just find out that, oh wait, I need to get back to water and I don't have Serenade. Tech, the reason Kameko went to fire is because beating fire is required to be able to beat water temple. We know the boss key is Song of Time locked. Kirbyfan already checked everything else that's not Song of Time locked. But we don't have a quick way to get back to Water Temple, and that's why she first put Furores in in Water Temple. So after getting Burning Cack, she can get back real quick. Instead of having to walk all the way across Hyrule.
Yes, indeed. So, not going to have any worries about scrounging around for light arrows at the end of the season. It's just rush dungeons. Now the question is, actually, there's a point that this guy could just beat Orvagia at this point. I imagine she might be going through fire just in case the mirror shield to turn up.
As we were saying. No.
Oh, it could just be some blue fire arrows, you know.
Blue fire arrows, okay. I like Gerudo tailoring ground.
Gerudo tailoring ground's great.
Alright, Kirby hasn't crossed yet. Of course you're going to cross first.
To be fair, Kirby can at least do Adult Spirit.
Yeah, but we know there's no keys there. Kirby does. Unless you misunderstand the hint, obviously. But... If I'm not mistaken, we are still short path to Twinrova.
Yeah, we are missing very specifically a direction on this mirror shield.
Yes. Well, you hope it is. It could be just pointing to GTG for the magic because there's a firelock key in there.
I think there's a world where Sky does deep fire, but I think it's also possible that she just heads towards water after this. Presuming that we are going to get that summertime in a second.
There is one issue for Sky, and that is not having the strength 2.
Yes.
So that might be the saving grace for Kirby here. Otherwise, Kirby rather far behind.
Yes. I think it does ultimately is just going to come down to both that strength 2 and whenever Sky comes across it, and also where this mirror shield is hiding.
Yeah.
Says a lot about Fire Temple in general that this boss fight becomes a mad rush when you don't have a Goron tunic, to just being a leisurely stroll when you do.
Yeah. You're just chilling. I tend to miss this cycle as well. It's
I can't
annoying
stand
when
what
you
I
do.
Personally, yeah.
It's why I can do Volve on 5 hearts, but I would need 2 fairies. Luckily, outside of Volve's boss door, there are 2 fairies.
Indeed.
But that is a requirement. Alright.
Yes, it will be interesting to see what Sky's play is after this point. I would imagine it would probably be going to check what Burning Cack is, considering you have the leverage coming back if you deep fire afterwards.
Yeah. I would forgo deep fire for now and go check water first, I think.
Yeah. What was on the head? It's a key, as it always is with an early goal. Yeah. Doing all the magic in Crater first.
Mm-hmm. There's
the second magic. Yes, there's the checking for Burning Cack song.
Yeah. That's vanilla magic. Again, we had vanilla magic on Restream yesterday, I think. Was it yesterday? Was it 2 days ago? I don't even know anymore. Doesn't matter. It's vanilla magic. Again.
And it was Song of Time, as
Song of
expected.
Time. There it is.
And now this is...
Yeah, otherwise the path would have not made sense, like, at all.
And we're seeing a warp to Q. It was SFM because that is the quickest way to get the Froze warp back inside, I imagine.
Yeah, but you would have to equip Furores to be able to do that.
Yes, I don't know why. I think... Probably just had a moment of accidentally equipping the wrong things.
Do we have a vanilla song? What was our vanilla song? Requiem was our vanilla song.
We did have a vanilla.
Kind of counts.
Yeah, close enough. So with all this, at this point, it is just going to be Sky's ability to find that strength to, whether it being the one on Valley or if there is another one. For example, hiding in Waterbound.
Yes. There could be one on Morpha.
True. Well, to be fair, we also still have no idea where the Mirror Shield is hiding still.
Nope.
Lovely blue fires. Yeah, I think
Also very apt music for Water Temple.
No, I do love the choice. I was going to say, I just realized the main thing that's holding Kirbyfan back, ironically, is not having grabbed the Din's fire yet. So both runners in a situation where the other has something, the other one has just picked up easily.
Yeah.
Velvet trying to wish deep fire into existence.
Yeah, you don't love it, but it's whatever. At some point you have to do something, and it might as well be Deep Fire. You don't know where Dins is, although you still have your DMT to Morpha path for Kirby.
True. At some point, yeah.
And you know it cannot be a shirt. The only option you have is it being Song of Time.
This seed's been a little too generous with wallets for shirt logic to be remotely thinkable.
That hitbox is quite generous, but not that generous. Ooh, and Kirby getting troll holds. That sucks. Taking out the ice arrows.
I mean, at this point, anything's fair game for where that mirror shield hiding. I think Deep Fire is just the popular opinion at this point.
That's Evolve. Will he continue on in fire?
I mean, I think the only thing is for Kirbyfan at this stage. I would like to see mirrors better. I think, yeah, it is a situation of just feeling potentially a little trapped and just trying to find that one item to unlock the rest of the seed.
Yeah, the problem with the density play is spirits, but we need an age change to get into spirits.
Yeah.
Oh, and Kameko missing. Oh, you still make it? You still make it. Oh, that's good.
That was a little tight, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dungeons in general are the density
Fire
plays.
being the density play. Okay. There's a lot of keys in fire. People tend to forget.
Fire
You only need 5.
kind of disgustingly dense with keys, yeah.
Yeah. It's almost as bad as water is. Yeah, there. I thought there were 5 item checks in fire, 13 checks total, and then boss key. Not quite sure, but it's in that ballpark.
Yes. Neither runner is going to be having to worry about magic anytime soon. Skye managing the trick.
Yeah, I usually don't go for that trick, just because I have a long shot or a bow, and it only takes me half a second to shoot that thing. The cutscene takes longer.
Sometimes it's about the speed, sometimes it's about the flares.
Yeah.
I mean, this in general being a bit of an odd one that we've had a few locations that are just quite dense with things, to be honest. Had it in both Deku and GCG.
Yeah.
Kirbyfan at this point is hoping that maybe the hint is full of something. I would believe that at this point Kirbyfan saw the hint concerning DFT, though.
He has.
Yeah.
He saw the hint back of lake, I think.
Yeah, no, went around with it as adult, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he's about to find it, to be fair, if he's doing Shred.
You will need the classic controller.
I just realized there could have been a world where the DMT path was because we needed a claim check.
Yeah, I have an OG GameCube controller. I will use that. Thank you very much. No. Don't side hop there. It will ruin your life. You get to do this again. Well, at least you beat Vault, so the rocks won't come down. Yes, you just jump off there. No, just jump down.
You know what? Thinking more about that mirror shot, I feel like there is still a world, but they need to go back and do the toilet. That's what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
I think that would be funny. And there we go. Kirbyfan finally finding the fire.
Secretary past the bongo. Okay, so that's where I missed it. What did I find in Decretry? Oh yeah, I found hover boots in Decretry. And bang, Vince fire. No, play Nocturne. You're gonna have to play Nocturne.
Curious what's going on at this point.
He just hasn't realized. Or does he have Furore set up somewhere?
I'm guessing that DC is not.
He's going for the hint.
Yeah, I guess. A little bit more hint hunting.
He's curious about the mirror shield. Understandably so, because it's for him right now. It's his go mode item.
True. Child spirit? Well, I can understand.
You can do Shadow.
To do go mode, I would just be completing dungeons at this point, yes. I think that'll definitely be something to talk with Kirbyfan after the race.
Yeah.
Is
The
all
robot
those that
pass
thing? No, that is a boss.
both be in time. And there's our boss key behind Song of Time, as we already knew.
Indeed. So at this point, it is just
Figure out where Mirror Shield is.
Wouldn't be River Grotto. We know River is dead.
No, the hint, they mean. It could be.
Oh, that's true. I believe there was a visit with River earlier for hints, but I don't think they checked Open Grotto specifically, no. Sorry, then River.
Oh, we've been here for over 2 hours already.
Well, you did it last time, so I shall do it this time.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes. Everyone, of course, should be thanking Velvet, our lovely restreamer today, our trackers Moxie and Jenny Bees, without which we would not know what we're looking at, basically. And of course to our runners, KamekoSkye and Kirbyfan9000. And I suppose also thank you to the commentators who are there.
You're welcome. And thank you, I love you. Yeah. Both runners doing a great job in a terrible seed, actually.
This has been one of those seeds of all time, that is very true.
It started off nice, and then there was a DMT path to Morpha while we already had all the items. So it had to be for Song of Time. Oh,
it's always fun when a seed decides to be like that.
Yep. It started off nice, and then Velvet got involved. Ouch.
You could say it was tainted from when the seed was rolled. So what does a morph? Morpho just has a rupee.
All right, but that's water done. We can get Serenade now.
I am curious what Skye's thought process is at this stage. Hopefully going for that hammer rock, and then it's more or less done for her.
Yeah.
It's just finding that mirror shield. Damn it, Velvet.
Has she not checked Adult Lake yet?
No, I don't believe so. Or at least not top of lab. I don't know if either of them are checked top of lab, actually.
Curious.
It's just one of those checks.
It means that it could just be there.
It could. That would be very funny. Doesn't
It's
look
not.
like it. It's just Cyrus.
But it would be really funny if it was just available for like 2 hours, for like the past 2 hours.
It was just sitting on top of
It was just sitting there.
Considering how incredibly early Longshot was as well.
Yeah.
It's not something you get to say very often, early Longshot. Yes, I think unfortunately for Skye at this point he is sort of scrounging around trying to look for that strength 2 in order to finally get on with the last dungeon.
Yep.
So
And
this
I
would give-
reckon she would go deep fire before even attempting going over to Valley Rocks. That's kind of
Yeah.
a hard last location spot. So
I fear him. Yeah.
it's to hope for her that she can find a different strength somewhere.
That's part of the hope. I think it does admittedly at least give Kirbyfan a chance to catch up.
Yeah.
And yes, indeed, we have the glorious grave.
I think Kirbyfan did check adult fishing because I remember seeing Greg.
I feel the same, yes. I'm pretty sure we saw Greg. I think the only thing that could be concerning is if we see that the third strength is in Spirit Temple, because that would mean that the only way through is by finding out hammer rocks.
Yeah, that would be exceptionally bad.
I'm at least a lot optimistic by the fact that she's going back on the horse at least. As opposed to, for example, walking back with the Lara or something.
This is going to Valley.
This is going in the right direction.
Alright, that means it's likely that she's going to pick up her strength 2 very soon. Way sooner than I would expect her to do.
Sometimes the runners just have that sort of sense, you know?
Yeah.
I think also part of it is sometimes a bit of a recency bias. That hammer was relatively recent for her. She's thinking through the hammer checks.
That and the fact that Valley isn't hinted foolish. And we only have 3 foolish hints.
There we go, yep. That will be the strength 2, in which case it is just a hunt for Mirror Shield.
Yep. This should be an instant prelude.
I was just thinking.
Or are you going to fire? It's prelude. Okay. She's going to check in spirit. It makes sense because you need to go there anyway.
I mean, I think at this point, to be fair, you just do Spirit Temple because it's your last dungeon, and you just pray that the Mirror Shield turns up while completing it.
And if it's not, you go to fire.
Yeah, exactly. Like, to be fair, not that she knows this is kind of Skye's race to lose at this stage.
Yes.
And
has
hopefully,
been for a
Kirbyfan,
while.
this is not a mirror shield. It's a strength 3, so that was the only way to get that strength was the hammer rolls.
Yeah.
That does confirm it.
Well, or through climbing as child.
True, you could do a trial climb, so it wouldn't be impossible. So she could have got there eventually. That is a strength 2, yes. I think we may be seeing a treasure chest gameplay. Or Railcraft Ferry? I'm not quite sure what that is. Oh, I think she might be trying to hunt for a hint.
Yeah. Hyrule Castle 2, we haven't seen that yet.
This is true. Well, we might finally see some of people's bets on where this mirror shield's hiding. Oh,
There's a boss key.
Desert Colossus is part of Twin Rover.
That's Requiem, yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's certainly a hint.
It's not the one you want, or the one you're looking for.
Completing a Spirit Temple is part of the Spirit Temple.
Yeah, getting the song to Spirit Temple. Right, we had 2 path hints for song, everybody. How wonderful. Oh, it is very much required for Twin Rova. You're not wrong. I just would have wished for a slightly more useful hint.
Like a location that could point us to a mirror shield, for example.
Yes. If it would have just said Spirit Temple, then it was like, okay, so Mirror Shield is a Spirit Temple.
I mean, I would have loved just Fire Temple at this point.
Yeah. But no, Kirbyfan decides, I am not going to check anything else. I am just going to go to the top.
Yeah, I can see.
I can't do the one mirror check anyway.
Yeah. I personally hate this little bit with the bridge. I'm just terrible with aiming with the
Oh, that
slingshot.
stealth is so annoying.
He's so annoying. The amount of times I've decided just to kill it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Or I like doing the chew strat instead for hitting the switch. Oh, good shot.
Oh, that's actually pretty nice. That's a cutscene skip and a half.
That is a way to do a cutscene skip. Don't think that was intentional, though.
Kirby jumping back down again. Echo, not really sure.
I'm not quite sure what the play is here either.
Not quite sure what to do. it seems
Yeah,
like.
she already did all the first question. I would just go adult, just do more
Yeah.
stuff.
You can do spirit, apart from the mirror shield, but it could be there.
I'm trying to think what we should possibly be trying to do for this one.
Is this a Child Goron City play?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. She did most of Child Goron already, though, I'm pretty sure. It would just be the pot. I mean, she can afford to do this. I'm just confused by this decision to do so.
Yeah.
Is this going to be... Nope, it's going to be a claim check.
Ew. And Kirbyfan's like, oh, might as well.
Yeah, screw it, gonna redeem this. This'll definitely do it. We have not seen what yet, no. So this could be something to be fair.
No, the mirror will not be in Jabu today.
It can't be in a pre-completed dungeon. As hilarious as that would be. I think it is possible that Sky's trying to avoid doing Adult Spirit until she has the Mirror Shield, just to clean it all out in one big go. But I would personally just start doing Spirit at this point. Worst case scenario, you started doing the checks. Mirror being Sarah's would be quite disgusting. I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true. We haven't actually done OT yet.
Alright, Kirby fan looking to not go back into fire.
I am interested in what both of their decisions are at the moment. I believe this guy is going for OT check. And also, she may have just remembered that she's forgotten to do Child Angie. I think they're both in a process of thinking that they're last locationing at this stage to try and find it. Because it is the one thing they both need just to finish the seed at this stage.
Oh, Kirby's going ice.
Ooh, I mean, the ice play could be it, to be fair.
That's it's not a terrible play. We've been so far in like, maybe it's in spirit. It's not in spirit.
Appreciating putting the rush ice on there.
We figured that out.
I just realized also here it's completely pointless. We know that Sari is an ice cavern, so it can only be Serenade on OT.
Yep. We have also not been to Fountain. And Kirby did deliver the letter, so no need for a KC script.
So frustrated that that was not what she needed.
Oh, Kameko still has the ZL lock part of Storms to do.
Yeah, so
Or of the bottom of the well to do.
which unfortunately isn't going to do anything.
No. But it makes more sense that she's
It's a
here now.
logical thing to do, it's a chasing density thing, yes. But I think, yep. I mean, I don't know at this point, it can be anywhere.
Rolling Boulders has a small key. Thanks.
You gotta love useless hints like that.
Yeah,
Especially
would have
at this
loved
stage
that
of the
hint
siege.
like 2 hours ago.
If we can't determine where these locations are going to be placed, then it'll always be the most ironic place possible.
Synchronize Zelda's Lullaby. It's a flash seed! We found all slingshots.
I feel like at this point we might actually see Kirbyfan9000 set into a second line of harps at this, right?
Yeah, we're getting there. We're at 9 currently. Yeah, Kirby was not quite happy with what the fairy gave him. Casey cannot have mirror because Zora's domain is into foolish. There is a stick raid in the bottom of the fountain, so it's not that.
Fountain just wants to be a massive troll this season.
Yeah.
Yes, you can have two quote-unquote major items. They'll just be upgrades.
Yep. And there's the Colossus hint for Kirby.
What a wonderful hint. There you go, there's your path to Twin Rover.
There's your
You're
path to
welcome.
Rova. You remember what you got there? Yes. Warrants and bombs. Warrants and bombs. I feel you, Kirby. Yeah, I did that on Restream recently as well during a qual. Where
You may want to get your shoes on, Velvet. This is true.
yeah. See if you're not outside. But we do have blue fire arrows. Oh my goodness. There is a treasure chest game.
It's in chat.
No, I'm too late. No, I always go right first, damn it.
Well, everyone's out already.
Right, left. Alright, I would have been out anyway.
So if I was anti-Velvet... Ah, never mind.
A single right and all lefts. No way.
No way.
No
way!
way! That is so lame.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's the race, unfortunately, I think.
Ah. Ah. Ah, I do not like that at all.
Really, Gabe, really, you couldn't have just said, oh, Mark, it's past to Rover, by the way. That is... No, that's one of the... That's the most last location of last location.
That's, yeah.
No, that would, like... I agree that, like, I just feel bad for Kirbyfan at this point. That's not really, unfortunately, a play that you can factor in very well. Sometimes you think, oh, it's a treasure game, sometimes you just don't.
The only place where he could have routed it in was when he was going to Child Spirit. That was technically his only chance to do it. But I think at that point, like, my brain as well was just completely in I am going to do dungeons and go anywhere but child mode. I can almost complete Spirit, and it might be that my Mirror Shield is just in Spirit. No, he already did bowling. It's just TCG
like,
that he has.
It's the most last location of last location.
Yeah. And like this seed was already like this race was already not in his favor for a long time. But
I think
that most definitely sealed the deal.
Not that it would have helped, but I think possibly the play would have been to do shadow so you get your summertime to clear your water at least.
Yes.
You would have had the dungeon completion done, but obviously I very much understand the desire when you're one item from go mode to just find that item.
Yeah.
To get it over with, and unfortunately the seed decided that your go mode is hiding in a treasure chest game.
Yeah. Yeah, and getting the Sarias here, I do understand because he is probably going child after he did fire.
There's a world where it's on Skull Kid instead of the treasure chest game, for example, and Kirbyfan would have been rewarded instead.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that is just the nature of Rando sometimes. You're just blessed or cursed with the one darn item you need being the last place.
All this disgusting shit, and then there's Mirror Shield just sitting on treasure chest game. It's absolutely disgusting.
So yes, Velvet, you may want to start running.
I absolutely hate it.
No, it's absolutely disgusting. I hate it as well. It is just foul. Although Kirbyfan is at least going child, so.
Alright, not going fire before. Okay. That's fair.
The chance he'll get it, not that it's going to help, unfortunately, at this point.
It's not going to matter because there's a full shadow behind.
Full shadow and the other half of water, yeah.
Well, he cleared up until Darklink.
He is actually doing treasure chest game.
Yep. Get your guesses in for what it's worth.
Yeah, feel free to get your guesses in this time for the 130.
That's the guess I wanted to make last time.
I'm a true 1 in 32er. For the Gerudo Trials, it was a Triforce piece for one of the challenges, and I legitimately did just sit there.
They're going to Kirby is going to be very upset seeing this.
No, this is going to be crushing.
Rightfully so. First check is just his left. We're continuing on the left spree we had in the previous check. Another left.
Right.
And a right.
So LLR
left,
so
right.
far. So Moxie so far. Is anyone still in? Oh,
Left, right, left.
could be.
50-50.
Wow.
Hey, Mr.
Well
Moxie
done.
with the 1 in 32.
I think that was a small moment of disbelief there from Kirby fan.
Yeah. If this was not a race, I would have probably forfeited at this point.
I would.
If
as
this
well,
was
honestly,
if this was a
that
qual or something, I would have probably been like, okay, well, fuck you, game.
Yeah, 100%.
Although, to be fair, we are still only 2 hours and 26 minutes in the sea.
This is true.
For the amount, for the complete shit show we've had, we are still on a pretty good pace. Kirbyfan could still easily sub 3 here.
Yes. But I do imagine, given that we're not desperately far from
Oh, this is going to be an FF.
Skyfish, yeah, this is 100% going to be an FF. thing, I
As soon as KamekoSkye is done, Kirby is going to FF. Which keeps my 100% wrong bracket prediction alive.
What you should have done is you should have done your prediction and inverted it. Clearly.
I mean, then it would have probably been the other way around, knowing my luck. Wait, where did my chat go?
Oh, thank you very much, SCG Sean, for the raid. We are currently in, unfortunately, the closing section of this race.
It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible.
This has been one of the seeds of all time.
This we had a Din's Path to Morpha to beat a Foolish Shadow, to get Song of Time, to get the boss key behind Water River Chest. That's just one of the curveballs this seed threw at us.
But the beautiful part was that both players were in go mode shy of a mirror shield, which turned out to be hiding in Treasure Chest Game.
Yeah, this might be worth rewatching, John.
This
Just
was
saying.
a very interesting race. I think the other glorious thing definitely being the hammer and shoot the sun.
Yeah, hammer on shoot the sun was nice. Although we were able to deduce that quite quickly, that it had to be locked behind long shot, because both hook shots were locked behind the same bomb bag.
We are going to get, quite funnily, a pretty synced up Twin Rover, though.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, Velvet, my best qualifier was to see you rolled. So I probably would have done great in this one as well.
I think there's been quite a bit of raging this seed, to be fair. And understandably so.
I think you did one.
Shadow was foolish, but I do agree it would have been better to do it sooner, because then you would have gotten that some of the time to watch Circle.
Yeah, there's nothing really in Shadow for Kirby to get. And therefore it's understandable that you're looking in places where there might be something.
Yeah, I imagine we can discuss after, but I imagine the logic was just, I'm looking for my go mode item right now, I know that Shadow isn't going to give me anything.
Yes.
Oh my god, 4 rovers.
Yeah. It's too much trolling, man.
I do also want to applaud Sky as a musical choice for this. Those who know which Celeste track this is from is very fitting for this fight.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. Battle against myself or something like that?
It is, yes.
Yeah, confronting myself, yeah.
The chapter 6 fight, yeah.
Yep.
She has indeed, yes.
Yes, she has planned out her music. I need to get her to teach me how to do that, because I have a bunch of songs I want in a bunch of places, and first I need to find the songs and the MIDI files for it, and I don't know where to go.
To be fair, I believe she actually produces her own MIDIs for some songs that don't exist at the time as well.
Yeah. One of many talents. She does coding as well.
She does a lot of help with this kind of stuff in general. Yes, the actual Plando part itself is simple. It's more making sure you've got the music tracks in the first place, to be fair.
Yes. And being able to make the references and etc.
Yes.
I never do this, by the way. I think that's so scary, yeah.
It is a little bit scary, but yeah, if you can get it off, it definitely makes the final hits a lot more feasible, especially for the one cycle.
Yeah.
now that we're in the closing parts, how do we feel in terms of the runners, in terms of, what could have been done differently? Also, thank you very much for the raid. We are in not only Go mode, but in the run-up to Ganon.
Yeah, honestly, I don't... I would most certainly have not played it better than KamekoSkye. I'm in Bolero, for whatever it's worth. I was kind of on the same path as Kirby was, although I did manage to figure out that water was locked behind Song of Time. I don't know if I would have done that while running.
It's always so easy.
Hard.
Yeah.
That's
it's so
really
easy when you're
hard
watching it to work it out, but obviously playing is hard.
Quick spin strat? Yes.
Very nice.
Missed one. That sucks.
Yeah, it's mostly flawless.
But, yeah, this seed threw so many curveballs that it's really hard to say, well, they should have done this differently, or could have gone here earlier, or, we have seen two vastly different routes. And unfortunately for Kirby, his didn't pan out.
I think the two choke points ultimately were the second strength and the mirror shield. In terms of, if you did end up doing those hammer rocks in the valley, or if you did decide for some reason on this random day to decide that you needed to have a trip down to the treasure chest minigame.
Oh no! Oh dear, Pepper actually getting some swipes off.
Pretty clean.
Mako not getting hit by it, thankfully.
It's relatively free when you've got BGS, to be fair.
Yes. Yeah, that's why I was surprised Pepper got swings off. That normally doesn't happen.
No, usually it's completely clean. If I remember correctly, Skye is relatively well practiced with Ganon, so it probably won't be too difficult for her.
No. But it's always just a little moment.
No, indeed. It's the reacting a little too late when it's not the exact attack you expect him to do and those sorts of things.
As we are in the final stages of this race, we still have bugs in the bottle. Let's release those now. And the hardest choice, which bottle to empty? Which one takes the least time to empty?
See, the bug is the nicest choice. I think the fish is the most evil choice. You know it won't survive.
Yeah.
Very clean Ganon in first phase.
Yeah. Again, BGS helping here a lot.
No, but it's still not easy. You do need to.
It's not easy at all. It's a great. That's nice to be able to do, especially because you are going to feel behind with that last location, mirror shield, being able to pull off a Ganondorf fight, like the one cycle Ganondorf, is really nice. Kameko on the final stages.
Since we are in the process of wrapping up, as a reminder to chat, we should hopefully get our runners in the bonus after. So if you do have any questions, do feel free to start writing them in for us to ask. It's definitely been an interesting season.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah, please do. Otherwise, we keep having to do all the talk. You are allowed to help us out sometimes.
I think I know what my first question is going to be. So that mirror shield, huh?
Yeah. So, that was the thing, huh? Y'all wanna talk about it, or just no? Okay. You wanna go to yeah?
I mean, I'll
Okay,
also
yeah, I get
understand
it.
it. I'll also understand if both runners are a little bit done with the seed overall. To be fair, there's certainly been a velvet seed.
Yeah.
Yes, we are coming in.
I had a blast being here, though. It was really fun.
Absolutely.
The theory crafting was good.
Working out how on earth Din was the morpher.
G
GG.
to KamekoSkye for finishing with a time of 2:38:13.
Nice. I imagine he'll finish.
Yeah, and Kirby has indeed forfeited.
Which makes perfect sense.
It's yeah. I would want to get out as quick as I can.
I mean, especially when you're in this sort of like go mode, but are way off from finishing. Yeah, it's just always rough.
Yeah.
No, it does look, however, like Kirbyfan9000 is more than to join us for interview, as is so we should see.
All right.
Well then.
Waiting for Kameko to get ready, and there she is.
Hello.
And Kirby as well.
Hello.
GG, welcome in.
GG to both of you. That was certainly a seed.
Yeah.
So, that mirror shield, huh?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, you all want to talk
Yeah.
about it, or I mean, we can just go for coffee or something. I mean,
I mean, for me, it was a casino for the mirror shield because I was looking for that last patent because
Did you find it in the end?
Yeah, I did. It was
You did, yeah.
it was Castle 2, and it was Desert Colossus, which is for Requiem, which I was like,
you needed Requiem to do Shell Spirit, that's very important. Definitely not as
Yeah.
important
Oh,
as
that's
knowing where on
neat.
earth your mirror shield is.
Hey, do you want to know where the other copy of that is?
Where?
In Source Fountain, where you have pretty much no reason to because of.
I dodged Ice Cavern.
Ice Cavern was useless. A Fountain had two major items that were both just extra capacity.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think the other interesting thing we had with this seed was working out why on earth Din's Fire was so important for Morpher.
Oh, I can tell you why.
No, we know why. That's the thing. It was trying to work out the logic. The whole chat had a good group activity trying to work out what was going on, considering that you both had all of the equipment to do Water Temple otherwise.
As soon as I read that hint, because I had the kit, I was like, Song of Time. It's Song of Time logic. Whatever is here will lead to my Song of Time. Din's Fire? I guess it's on Burning Cat.
Yeah, as soon as you picked up Din's Fire, we came to that same conclusion. Like, oh, now it makes sense.
I'm curious as to where, Kirby, you were when you forfeited.
I was in go mode in Shadow.
Oh.
You were both hunting for Mirror Shield at about the same time. The only difference was that Sky had actually completed both Shadow and Water at that point, whereas Kirbyfan was hunting for the Mirror Shield before go moding all the dungeons.
Yeah, because Kirby already did full clear water apart from the Song of Time check.
Yeah, like I knew that because I needed to do Shadow Temple to be able to beat Water Temple, when I got the kit, I was like, okay, I can. I think at that time, no, I didn't have the hammer at that time because I went and got the hammer afterwards. Yeah, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna go to Shadow Temple. I'm just gonna complete it because it's foolish. You know, get myself a bit of thinking time, get myself, work out what my next steps are, and then after that, go from there.
Yeah, and that was basically what this entire seed was. I can do this one thing, I think, and let's see what happens after. But it was basically everything was found in the overworld and Deku Tree.
Yeah. Oh, I went to well like early because I thought, okay, I've got storms. I can go in full clear well, forgetting I didn't have ZL until I was in the well. I was like, well, I'm more or less here anyway. I might as well do it. I just got bailed.
Yeah.
Well was such an interesting one because there was just nothing in there except for the K-Sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you did end up clearing it, I think, in the end when you were doing your
did go
child
back.
cleanup.
Yeah, I did go back in child cleanup. I didn't have Saria song, so I couldn't, full clear it. But at the same time, if it was on Skull Kid, these things happen. You gamble some, and
I think the more interesting thing was. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you go ahead.
I was just saying the more interesting thing was both of you doing GCG because Kirbyfan actually had Strength 2 at the time when he actually visited it. Do you want to know what you ended up missing by not having it?
What did I miss?
Another tunic.
Yep.
They just had both tunics in GCG for some reason this seed.
Oh. Yeah.
But, GCG was quite important with both a magic and a light arrows in it, to be fair.
That was my first magic as well.
Yes, because the second one was in the Crater Fairy.
It was vanilla, yeah.
Yeah.
What were your feelings on the seed, both of you, overall?
I could feel it was a velvet seed, but it was a nice velvet seed. Like, it was definitely one of those, okay, I'm having to think about the logic alongside squirrel braining checks, so...
Yeah, same here. I just had to think a little bit more about Densai. I knew once I was in the Mushi's casino, I was thinking, I best to not do Shadow because it gives me nothing. But it's not time, and one of the odds that Morpho had my rear shield, so I did other stuff instead.
Yeah, I was going to say, in terms of your vision with the pathing in the end, I imagine it was just not really bothering to do, as you said, Morph having the mirror shield, and you knew that Shadow was barren was the reason you didn't rush those dungeons, since you needed the mirror shield anyway to finish up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen some very nice routing on your end, Kameko, with putting the furrows in water and then going to fire with the hammer. Those small little details that prevent you from, or made sure you didn't have to like walk all the way back from where God knows where, right? Small optimizations like that. Earlier in the seed, you had you were walking all the way to river, and we were like, why are you going to river? And then you were grabbing the skull, and you had perfect time of day for down pay, and I was like, oh, that's why you're there. So some really strong routing and some really nice routing tidbits showcased here.
And I also felt like my movement was actually quite nice, in a few places. So
I think my only question on that actually was there was a part where you're doing adult Hyrule Field, and I was wondering why you were back walking when you had access to a horse.
Because I didn't think to play Epona. I had
I expected it was that.
and I just didn't think to use Epona because why would I use Epona? I don't need to get the Big Po, which I ended up getting a Big Po bottle anyway. So
That was the bottle percent was very interesting on this. So
I also left some perks in cannon, because I didn't empty any of my bottles because again didn't go to Ice Cavern.
It was amusing actually because Kirbyfan did bother to spend the time to go back to Domain specifically to hand in the letter to have the empty bottle.
And I didn't even use the bottle in the ice because I ended up finding blue fire arrows in the fire.
The city was incredibly generous overall. I suppose, is there any questions from chat concerning this overall, other than, how fast does Relva need to be running?
Velvet does not need to run at all.
I think we're okay. Do we want to wrap up in that case?
I think we do. Velvet, you are allowed to take us away. You are still muted. We can talk. Okay, fine. I'll do it. We have more races on the program. Tomorrow, actually, we have 3 races scheduled, of which one will be broadcast here on Scrub Central. We will have Uzu versus Trilobites. I think, I'm not 100% sure. Was that picked up for restream? We have the volunteers. Yeah, Ink was doing that. So yeah, that one we have. There's a couple of more. Let's see, we have Simon versus Jin, Plorps versus Fox, Zelon versus Zor in Group Nocturne. And we have a Minuet bracket match, Honoris versus Bibasaur on October 13th. Lots more to come. If you want to view the public schedule, it's right here, I think. And otherwise, go check the Discord.
But yes, right also, if you want to have more Ocarina of Time action right now, you can go check out the match between Siren and Wyan, which I believe we are being sent to.
It's happening right now.
Yes, it started during this race.
Yep, I just realized. I'm in Yep mode. I'm sorry. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. And one last shout out to our runners, Kirby and Skye, for performing very well in this logical mess of a seed.
Gotta love a last location seed.
Yeah, thank you, Jenny, and thank you, Mr. Moxie, for tracking for us. And thank you, Velvet, for restreaming. Thank you, Isla, for helping me make sense of this mess.
Oh, thank you very much, Fonzie, for making this very enjoyable.
And that's all for now. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you on the flip side.